It's a techno escape forward into a future that looks more like the past than the future, because materialism, consumerism, look, we can stick. Potato lady. You know who just fucking, just knocked on my door? The potato lady, dude. The potato lady just knocked on my door. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Listen, you need to hear this. Fucking potato lady. Yeah, she comes with five boiled potatoes on a plate. That's her idea of dinner for me, right? As her friend. She's like, I'm your friend. I'm like, okay, well, you cook dinner. I'll pay the dinner and you cook the dinner. And then she comes with five boiled potatoes on a plate. Yeah, that's why we call her the potato lady. Listen, the womb of the planet has reached its finite limits, and the human species has now, without choice, my friends, begun the descent down the birth canal of collective transformation toward something right around the corner. We got AI, we got spaceships, mushrooms, but it's nearly completely unimaginable still. And this is where me comes in, the psychedelic shaman, because I believe that what we really contact through through psychedelics like mushrooms, it's a kind of hyperspace, right? And from that hyperspace, we look down on both the past and the future. And we look down on the hyperspace we call plumari, right? We look at, that's what we call plumari, and we anticipate the end. And a shaman like me is someone who has seen the end, right? And therefore I'm a trickster, because I don't worry. Because I've seen the end, I don't worry. If you know it comes out, you go back and you take your place in the play and you let it all roll on without anxiety. This is what boundary dissolution means. It means nothing less than the anticipation of the end state of human history, a return to the archaic mode, right? A rediscovery of the orgiastic freedom of the African grasslands and Crete 3,000, 6,000, 10,000 years ago. It's a forward escape into something like, it looks more like the past than the future. Materialism, consumerism, product fetishism, all these things will be eliminated. And technology will become nanotechnology and disappear from our physical presence if we have the dream, if we allow the wave of novelty to propel the creativity, the medical to the human condition. Look, this is what we're talking about here. Psychedelics as a catalyst to the human imagination. Psychedelics as a catalyst for reaching plumari. Plumari as enlightenment, as just the piece of yourself in the fucking universe. What we need then is the forced evolution of language. And we do that is to go back, let's go back to the agents that created language in the first place. And that was the mushroom and now the psychedelics. The psychedelics from the monkey, the psychedelics created. From the monkey, the psychedelics created humanity, right? Come on. Are you with me? I'm just joking around with you guys here. Hey, I'm just joking around, mate. Okay? Do you understand what I'm talking about? We are somehow part of the planetary destiny. How well we do determines how well the experiment of life on Earth did. Because we have become the cutting edge of that experiment. We define it, and we hold in our hands the power to make or to break it. Look, dear humanity, the mushroom is the key Psychedelics are the key to our next step in the human evolution. This is not a dress rehearsal for the apocalypse. This is not a pseudo millennium. This is the real thing, folks. This is not a test. This is the last chance before things become so dissipated that there is no chance for cohesiveness. We can use the calendar as a club. We can make the millennium an occasion for establishing an authentic human civilization on this planet, overcoming the dominator paradigm, dissolving boundaries through psychedelics, recreating a sexuality not based on monotheism, monogamy, and monotony. All these things are possible, mates. All these things are possible if we can understand the overarching metaphor which holds it all together, which is the celebration of mind as play. Celebration of love as a genuine social value in the community. This is what they have suppressed so long. This is why they are so scared of me and the psychedelics, because they understand that once you've touched the inner core of your own someone else's being, you can't be led into thing fetishism and consumerism. The message of psychedelics is that culture can be re-engineered as a set of emotional values rather than products. This is terrifying news for them. And if we are able to make this point, then we can pull back. We can pull back and we can transcend. 9 times in the last million years, the ice has ground south from the poles in the Ice Age, pushing human populations ahead of it. And those people didn't fuck up. Why should we then? We are all survivors. We are inheritors of 1,000,000 years of striving for the unspeakable. And now, with the engines of technology in our hands, we ought to be able to reach out and actually experience the human soul at the end of time. Invoke it into existence like a UFO and open the violet doorway into hyperspace and walk through it out of this unchained history into the world beyond the grave, beyond shamanism, beyond the end of history, into the galactic millennium that has beckoned to us to millions of years beyond space and time. This is the moment. This is the moment. And a planet only brings forth an opportunity like this once in a lifetime. We are ready and we are poised. And as a community, we are ready to move into it, to claim it, to make it our own. It's there. Go for it. And thank you.